Hi and welcome to Daerik's Dojo. We're just gonna relax a little bit, do some modeling, tell some stories. Yeah, nothing too important today. Recently I have injured my finger, the right thumb, and I was worried I wouldn't be able to do the stream today. Hey Gabriel, nice to see you. I was worried I wouldn't be able to do the stream today, but yeah, it healed quite fast. What happened was I was training Aikido and we were supposed to punch each other, kind of like stabbing in the gut, but only using your fist. And we were supposed to dodge the attack and maybe throw the guy on the ground. And what happened was I was going to punch my adversary, and instead of dodging, the guy just punched my punch back, reading it right in the what's it called, the joint of the finger. So yeah, hurt like hell. I felt like my finger was broken. I was gonna go to the hospital yesterday, but it wasn't necessary. It just hurt a lot. Yeah, and I learned something. When you injured yourself, but you don't have any blood or something visibly broken, people don't really believe you're in pain. I wasn't able to train anymore that day, and people were just like confused. Hey, why are you not training anymore? When I got back home, I stopped at a friend's house because it's closer to mine, and I take a cab back home from there. And I was having the issue that I couldn't use my right hand because I couldn't close my thumb, so I couldn't open doors or anything of the sort. And there was a door that I needed to open. The guy just went ahead and closed the door on me, so I had to drop everything, try to balance, and then try to use my left hand to open the door, then hold it with my feet so I could enter. So it took me like 3 minutes just to pass through the door when the guy could just as easily open it for me, which he didn't, and I don't really understand why. I was visibly unable to use my hand. I even told the guy. So yeah, it's kind of strange. Let's make this. I'm trying to make a wine bottle, just a medieval wine bottle. I know they have the insides like this, sort of. Yeah. I am waiting on Blender 2.8 to be released on stream, so I can start making those short videos I promised. It wouldn't be worth to make them in 2.79 now that it's officially released, and it's so much different. Another issue with my hand, I got on the cab and I was going back home. It was late at night, and here in Brazil it is quite dangerous late at night. So my house, there is a lock on the door outside, and it's kind of hard to open. It's a metal door and it's also heavy. Since I couldn't use my right hand and I got a sword and a bag of clothes to carry, I couldn't really do it myself in a good time that would make it safe to do. So I tried calling my brother to open the door, and he was in a friend's house, so he couldn't do it. I tried calling a neighbor, no one would answer, and I was getting kind of scared because I was mugged like in my neighborhood was 2 times, so I wouldn't like it to happen again. Thankfully the driver, he was very nice and offered to carry my stuff to the door so I could open it using my left hand. So no issues there. Let me get a reference here. I was looking at it before. You got a weird shape, like nozzling up. Skyrim is a good reference for good wine bottles, but this shape becoming thicker on the top is very unusual. You don't see actual wine bottles doing that, except on the very top. What is that? I don't even know why they have that. For safety, using that little grid they have, maybe. So yeah, let's just do a thin funnel. Great company just showed up, what do you mean? Oh, visitors, okay. No problem, have fun, man. So let's try and do that. Needs to be thinner on the top, but not too much, otherwise it looks weird. And the bottom here, you know, it is hard surface, so let's make this all hard ups. And yeah, you got it already, except this part. Yes. So now I'm doing that thick part. Yeah, around here. Extrude. Move it out just once. And maybe I should make it flat. For that, I would have to take this guy and reduce it to here. Awesome. It's not looking good though. It actually looks better like that. Let's take a look at some bottles. Top parts. I forget the name. The nozzle. I don't know. Wine bottle top. Let's try that. I wanna see if they are aligned or not. They look aligned, and the cylinder here is almost perfectly straight, just going out. So let's make ours straighter, more straight. So we do a bevel. Like that, looks good. And we reduce it over here. Like so, yeah, looks alright. What other stories can I share? Let's see. I lived a year in the Netherlands, which was awesome. In the city of Groningen, it's in the north. Used to be a military base, so I got some stories there. In fact, I got a story from Amsterdam. I went with some friends to visit the city just one day, and you would not believe how many people are on drugs on the streets. We were going to eat on a burger place, and there was a line outside, so you had to wait. And then this girl just cut the line, went to the front row. She had the cabbage on her hand and she was using it as a phone, like literally talking to a friend using the cabbage. I don't know what she took, but it was kind of funny. Yeah, you should have seen the vendor's face, like he has seen that before. He was not taking any of it. Yeah, I'm not sure about those here either. I'll remove them. Yeah, I think this looks better. And this could use a bevel maybe. I'm not sure. Let's check back the reference here. The medieval one here. It is quite round. I'm not sure who invented those nests for the wine bottles. It seems a little too modern. So yeah. It's just round, no straight edges. So we can undo that. And mark that as sharp. And it looks kinda good. Let's also reduce the size a little bit. I'm not sure if that's gonna work too well. Like that maybe. Yeah, much better. It looks it is a little too tall now. And I can do the trick before to align these two. There you go. Nice. Let's just bring it down somewhat. Yeah, looks good. Now the insides are a little more complicated. I'm gonna texture it in Substance, so I can't have a solidify modifier for the glass effect. In a real engine, you just add some transparency and there you go. Although we might not need transparency. Let's think. What about the top? It needs to be open. So maybe I just fake some thickness, like this, and then I close it. Yeah. Expand over here too. Better. I still don't understand why people end up using drugs. It's like they have some friends that do it, and one of them invites you to try, and then you are stuck, addicted. Why are people so inclined to try stuff they know are bad for you? I guess I can remove it. It's not adding much. Oops. Oh, I have vertices selected. Yeah, let's remove that one. Oh, it's adding both back. Weird. There's also a new technique a friend of mine showed me. His name is Luis Cherubini. Let me see if I remember what it is. It was... damn. I don't remember. Something to do with normals. It was over here. Normal edit. Whoa. I've never tried this add-on. Weird. It looks like a matcap. Huh. They do an offset, I see. And the directional doesn't seem to add anything. It is invalid, so you might need an object in that case. But that wasn't the trick. It was maybe one of those. Nope. Something normals. And those. I'm gonna have to ask him again. I don't think it is when he showed me he was using Blender 2.8, but I think he used it before in 2.7. UV project doesn't help. Data transfer, no. Average normals, I think that was the name. But this is using two groups? No. How did he do it? Maybe we can find a solution online. Let's see. Blender average normals. Normal added modifier. Yeah, that's the one I was using. It was weird. The lines knows the origin. Maybe we need a better test environment. Hold on. Let's go into another layer, and I'm happy that with Blender 2.8, instead of having those squares, we're gonna have actual layers like in Photoshop, so we can make collections. We had a cube. Hold on. Delete that. Go about 0.1. Duplicate. Duplicate. So this one I make smooth, and it looks like shit. And this one I add the normal edit. Enable autos move. Oh, that was the issue. Okay, that's not the result I expected. Why? Maybe it has to be 60? No. Something over here, directional? Doesn't do it. So it was radio, it was like that. And no. Subtract. Funny. Multiply, wow. So copy. Directional is just an invalid target. Huh. Parallel. Weird. Wait, if I add him. Huh. But I don't remember having this setting. I know we needed auto smooth. Hey Natch, what's up? I'm just trying to figure out how to do average normals on a cube. A friend of mine showed it to me and I forgot what it was. It's supposed to make this cube look like... Oh, I need to undo, hold on. Look like... this one with several loops, but just with one. I can help pretty much there. I use pretty much everything in software but Blender. Wow, you are quite the, what's it called? A jack of all trades. I tried looking at some jobs online, what recruiters are looking for, and they all seem to want 3D Max experience. None of them ask for Blender, even though it's becoming quite superior. I use almost like that, just can't figure out. Yeah, I'll just ask him when I get a chance. Let's focus on our wine bottle here. So what's the average size of a wine bottle? I don't really drink wine, so I don't have one for average. But let's see if I can get some measurements online. And even one bottle, there's a hand that is too small. I feel like it should lay on top of your hand and then cover a little bit more. So if I measure my hand, which has about 13 centimeters wide and 19 long, I can make the bottom be 19 by 19. Right now it is 48. There's no superior 3D software, but the logic is pretty much the same everywhere, so you learn one and learn pretty much all of them. Fair point, true. They say some are better at some things than others. Like Maya is usually called better for animation, ZBrush for sculpting, Marvelous for clothing. Yeah, I need to make the origin be on the bottom of the bottle. So like, oh wait, it needs to be touching the ground. Right now it isn't. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much on point. I see a problem. If I make it transparent, that inside tube is gonna be visible. Ooh, what do I do in that case? I can't just... yeah, that cannot happen. I can't leave it like... I can have back faces because it's just invisible. It's gonna look weirder. So the only solution I can think of is to duplicate the whole bottom on the inside. But that's gonna skyrocket my poly count. Is there any other solutions I can think of? To make it so people can take the bottom, look inside, and see, and kinda see through it. Let's see our options. I can make the material not see-through, so a single layer is enough. So I can make that inside I had before. Like that. I can make it see-through and duplicate the whole shell. It should work, then you can look inside. I can make it see-through and just cap the top here, like on the neck with something. Decisions. What does Skyrim do? This is The Witcher. Yeah, they're not see-through. And in Skyrim, they are also not see-through. Oh, those are. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. They don't have the neck, and you can see straight through it. Yeah, I think they did that trick with the top being kept at the neck. Oh, this one even has some wine inside, so that's another 3D model. It's kind of poorly done, I think. I could add that as a variation. Alright, so we got our solution. So this one is gonna be an empty bottle, so let's take this guy and bring it over here. So it should work just fine. Before I duplicate, let's do the, what's it called now? The UVs. So I don't have to keep redoing them. Bring this one up a little bit. Not sure. It's kind of better, but not really. I feel like I have to take those a step further. Or maybe just expand it over here. This is like this. Okay, now for the UVs. Let's say it is a bottle. I should probably remove the bottom here. Maybe this part. Maxime, and this one over here too. And I just need to select one edge, let's say this one, and see what it looks like. Not great. Oh yeah, I don't need to add the seams over here. Let's see how the stretching is looking. Not too much. But the area is crazy. What's a better way to unwrap a sphere? What if I do a sphere projection? Okay, never mind. Just to experiment. It doesn't work. I can make the lines straight, I just don't know if that's going to be any helpful. Going to be of any help. Let's see. And I am forgetting the screencast. So it actually made it worse and unsymmetrical. So I can do that. I can increase the size of this guy. Wait, what? Weird. Like you can stay over here. Bring this guy to the side. Oh, you two should be symmetrical to one another, so Ctrl A. The very top I don't really care about. So this is okay-ish. Great. Now we make a new bottle variation for when there is wine, and one for old bottles, so it would not be transparent / translucent. So this is the one with wine inside. Let's take this part and not the bottom. Duplicate. Reduce it just a little bit. We don't want to have that for now. Too much. I might have to copy that bottom that I removed, yeah. So duplicate, reduce just 2 clicks. And that should be looking good enough. Now to preview the effect on Blender, I do have to add a glass material. We do have a preset, I think. It's not called glass, it's called transparent. And let's make you all copy the material. Okay. Weird. Oh right, because it's closed, it thinks it is a fishbowl. So I see a mistake that those normals need to be inverted. I can't really say if they are or not. So let's render, and if they are not, I just click this button and yeah. So now it seems thinner in Blender, but in the game engine they would all look the same after I add the texture with the transparency. Now this guy needs a different material, and it also needs to be closed on the top here. Your material. It's gonna be blood. Does that work? I think blood needs volumetrics, which I believe I have disabled. So turn volume to 2, and in the world settings, and what's it called? Volume scatter, I believe. Oh boy, density, let's reduce it. Yeah, volume is quite heavy on the render time. It's probably not worth pursuing this approach. Let's just remove. Pick out white paths and use another material. I can just make it transparent. You don't need to stick with the presets. So I can change your color, because it doesn't seem to do anything. It really isn't. Really is not doing anything. Oh, maybe I didn't apply. Aha. Okay, that looks alright. I'm not sure about the transparency though. It is reflecting light. Let's see, if I take a transparent, put it in there, it's see-through, but it is inverted. Yeah, those. So because I closed the top, it doesn't make sense. If they are pointing out, they should make it look thin. It's not working. Apply this material. If it is the same material, it works. If it is not, oh, it's 4 in caustics. Let's see. And if it is not, it doesn't work. I'll flip with 4 encaustics too. And set it to white. Ah, so it is working. Okay, it's just too dark. Yeah, so kind of like that. Awesome looking. Yeah. There was something about liquids. What was it? The middle is always slightly below the rest. So, wait, is there not a face here? There is, you just can't quite see it. I can't wait for Blender 2.8. Oh, okay, it's because it is on the inside, I see. So what I would have to do is take those and do a fan fill. Is it this one? No. Grid fill, simple blending. That's not it. I'm pretty sure there was a kind of... Wait, what? Do the faces, gotta reselect those. Fill. Oh. Huh. But it's better to not have beauty turned on, I see. No, yeah. I don't know. I'll do the film. Thankfully I can just take those, extrude, delete, edge collapse. Then I can bring this guy down a little bit. And the effect may not even be worth it. But let's see. Yeah, it's completely not worth it. Although we are getting a fake effect on the top here, because it is not working properly. It's like a fishbowl. Dissolve vertex. There you go. So those are our three bottles, and they do have different UVs. I gotta separate it over here too. With this guy, clear seam. There you go. Doesn't look too well. If I have it like that, it's gonna be stretching, right? Huh, it's actually kinda nice. Alright then. I don't need too much information on that. So let's undo. I'll go here. So I know those two are the same. And this guy. What do you belong to? I can't tell. Turn this on, and yeah, so the top and the bottom. This belong together. One straight. Weird. It also doesn't stretch that, but the area. Let's make this one big. And this one relatively big as well. over there. This guy over here. Here. This guy I can rotate to the side. And try and fit it over here. Nice, perfect. It worked almost too well. And just make sure those are the same size. I see. So take those two again. Actually, oh yeah, this is perfect. Put it on the corner. This one is clipping. And there you go. Good EVs. And that one is the same as the first. So it's fine. Alright, we got 3 bottle variations. I just need to name them properly and we can go into substance. Oh, the materials have to be different. So this guy is matte, new wine bottle. That works. And this guy is matte wine. Having separate is alright. It is just gonna be one texture. Yeah. So this one has to add new wine bottle empty. So there's new wine bottle, and this guy is the old wine bottle variation. Of course, the names have to reflect that. So you are the new, copy that, new wine bottle empty. Alright. Yeah, let's save. I do food. Yes, I do. Medieval wine bottles. Yes. I still wish to figure this out. If I turn down this move here, yeah, it looks bad. Maybe if I turn off the matte cap, it's probably getting in the way. Then I use that normal edit thingy. It does not look good. I know the options here don't help at all. Huh. Weird. So it is doing something. It's smooth. We do have auto smooth. Let's set it to 60. If auto smooth doesn't do anything. This one is different. It's not flat looking. So this may have been it. But those edges here, it didn't show when my friend did it. Weird. Copy lives like that. Can turn it on. We turn down the max angle here. Ah, almost. Yeah, I don't know. And the subtract and multiply, they just really weird. But yeah, enough experimenting. Let's go into substance. Do I export them all in the same always the same file? I guess I do. And then you just select the one you want. Yeah. Save. And then export. Over your preset, medieval wine bottles, alright. Now I don't have Substance currently open, and it does take a while to load. Damn finger. I still can't move it properly. Like if I go too far out, it starts hurting like hell. It's kind of sad that people don't believe when you're hurting. I know of a woman. She had a disease where she would feel pain on several different parts of her body at random, like just started to feel a lot of pain. So people didn't understand that the pain was real, like she was just faking it or feeling just a little bit of pain on that part. And she couldn't walk properly, she couldn't go to events when she was invited. So she was feeling very sad because of that. People didn't trust her, didn't believe what she was saying. I think she passed like last month, and now it was explained to everyone that she had this disease and it was real, and now people believe it. Very sad. People should trust each other more often. Like whenever I feel any kind of pain, like I am thrown on the ground as part of training, and I hit my head, people just brush it off. Hey, you're just making a scene, or you shouldn't be hurting that much. It didn't throw you that hard. So yeah, there was this one time I remember. When I was younger, I used to practice. I don't know the name in English. It's Olympic gymnast. I gotta look it up. That sport where people are holding on bars and then spin a lot. I used to practice that, and on one exercise we had to jump into a pit of sponges. They were little cube sponges. We would do our whole choreography. And I had to jump. Hold on, I'm trying to open the mesh while telling the story. That's not working too well. Let me grab it first, and then I can keep going. You guys can't even see what I'm doing because OBS is not detecting. the substance painter window. Anytime now. There you go. So we would do our whole choreography on the another thing I don't know the name. Halos, the Taurus. And when I jumped, there was one time when I jumped into the pit, doing the mortals, the spins, and I ended up upside down, and I hit my head on the sponges, and like turned all the way to the front. Like I felt a crack. It was super weird and it hurt like hell. So I couldn't move for like 5 minutes. It was the impact was too high on my spine. So I asked for help of the teacher that was there, and he was like, oh, I was just faking it. It's not real. So I just sat there in pain while he ordered the other students to keep doing their own thing and jumping away from me so they wouldn't actually hurt me. Yeah, so after 5 minutes of excruciating pain, I was able to turn around and get out of the pool. Not a fun time. Okay, so I do have 3 materials, each for individual wine bottles. Let's start with the empty one. Let's go into only 3D view. F for centering. Oh yeah, because there's the rest of the objects are there. And with the graphic, I need to change something here to alpha blending, and I need to bake into bake the textures. But first, let's add the opacity channel. You know, let's do the bake. I don't have any of those. Bake all textures. So have you guys ever gotten hurt and people didn't believe you? I feel like it happens more often than I think. It is especially true when you are a man, I believe. People have that image that they have to be strong, you can't cry, you can't feel pain. Yeah. I feel like when girls like lose their ear thingies, or they break a nail, everyone gives them enough attention to make up for whatever pain they are feeling. Oh, you guys can't even see the window saying how long it's taking. It's at 66% done. I wonder if it's not worth to just record my whole screen. I feel like that's kind of dangerous to do a display recording, because then someone sends you a message or you open a window by accident and people can see private conversations, for example. So yeah, if you're a streamer, I recommend you don't use display capture at all. Okay, it seems to be done. So now we can go find some glass materials. Glass 30, perfect. That's one of the new ones I've acquired at the, what's it called? Something share. Algorithmic share? Substance share? I think it's substance share. Is there a way for me to... Yeah, there you go. And remove the blur. So you can see the effect is actually transparent. Looks neat. The top here is a little bizarre, but it works, I guess. Whoops, what did I do? I don't even know. Weird. Yeah, that part is too weird. And you are gonna... if you try to look inside, you can see that there's an actual face here blocking your vision. That's not good. We might have to go with duplicating the whole thing. Let's go back to Blender then. See what we can do. So instead of having that, we would take everything, duplicate, scale down just one click, because the back faces, and these two we can delete to join it over here. Actually, let's remove those two. So there was a flaw at the bottom. I have no way of knowing if it is aligned. Maybe like that. Let's hope. And then add the faces. And those faces are going out like that. And the inside, looking out like that. Perfect. Now that does change our UVs. So I'm gonna have to redo all of them. That's fine, not too much work. Let's see, if I just unwrap, yeah. It's not too bad, maybe I can use this. Like, see? Oh, whoa, it's already solved. By a single extra seam. This is actually kind of awesome. And these, yeah, they are the bottom, so they are actually separate. Unfortunately, this guy is too big to use more of the space available. Yeah. It's weird. How does this stretching work? It's not stretching like this. Anyway, let's just add a margin of 0.001. A little more maybe, 0.02. There you go. Alright. Now for this guy, I want to delete the outside bottle, leave the wine intact, duplicate this guy here, and join the two. I hope it works. I can test afterwards. And this guy might remain the same. Because he's not transparent. Yeah, I can just take this face and move down a bit. Oh, but the bottle is not fixed over here in the top. I guess we can do that manually. That one, and that one. Until there. Expand this guy a little bit too. And yeah, that's a lot more believable. Okay. Just double checking. Remove that material. Yeah, it works. So now I gotta re-export the wine bottles. It's fine. All of them. Export. Since I didn't close Blender, it retains the preset I added. And same name is fine. Now let's go back into Substance. Project configuration. And let's see. Let's see. Yeah. I gotta rebake the textures. It's gonna take another while. And for some reason I have to add opacity again. Don't know why, but that's fine. So rebake all those. Oh yeah, I hope everyone had enjoyed the holidays. For Christmas I got a really cool gift. It is, oh, I hope the chroma key doesn't mess it up too much. It's a pillow of a Super Nintendo controller. I think it's pretty neat. It's comfortable too, very fluffy. So yeah, I also got a book. Let me grab it over here. It's The Four by Scott Galloway. I haven't heard of it before, but it looks neat, and I hope it is a good read. I do so enjoy business books. Still not done with the baking here, but almost there. So I had the glass dirty. There's probably some settings I can use to make it more dirty or less. In this case I just want clean glass with some spots here and there. That looks good. It's a little dark, a little too dark, one might say. It really is a nice glass shader, this one. Yeah, this part on the neck is the worst. Oh, I think that's the dirty part. You are the new empty bottle. So here, let's delete this layer, and yeah, if I remove the dirt, it works just fine. Strange. So it is adding some spots here and there at the bottom that I like, but the top is bothering me. UV projection or triplanar? I don't know. So that doesn't seem to have any settings I can mess with. Let's see. I can add a generator. What was the one I used? No. Huh. No. Was it this one? Ooh. Oh my. I'm surprised it works at all. Okay, the top there is overnecked. The Y is the opposition, yes. Just the top. The X doesn't help at all. Oops, I meant 0.5. And that is the same thing. Radius. Let's see. So that makes it clean on the top. While retaining the dirt. Nice. Very nice indeed. Rough. No, rough is messing. Opacity. We don't want to mess with that. Normals. Metal doesn't matter. Okay, it does matter. So this is what I'm choosing to erase, basically. The color, evidently. The opacity. Not doing much. It's not even transparent over here. I might have to add another layer just to make this transparent. Yeah, let's add one more layer. Sorry, a fill layer. The mask. Black mask. And I want all of those, alright. You are just gonna have an opacity of how much is your opacity? You are, I'll just copy that number because it's really weird. Of that number. And there you go. Maybe you should make it a little less opaque on the top. Yeah, this is fine. Over here. I don't really want the metalness, because there is no metal at all. But the roughness, it could be higher. No? Doesn't make much of a difference. Roughness here is really, wait, you're marking the glass as metal? Just to have a reflection. Huh. Okay then. Let's try 0.8 then. Because it's not metal. So I do need to add metal here to make it 0. It doesn't help. No, it doesn't. Yeah. So there's our material. Now we can copy it to the one with wine, since they share the bottle. Oh, I just realized the UVs of the bottle with wine. Yeah, they don't quite match. Move this guy over here. It should be good. Can I make it bigger at all? These two, right? The bottom part of that. It's the... Here's the top. So what are you? This guy. You are the bottom, alright? And you are not the bottom. Find the leakage. Huh. Another one that's not used. But how? I can't see the seams. It stops before. Maybe this one. Yeah, I guess this one is part of the wine. Yeah, and this one over here is the redundant one. Okay, great. Can make it this big. And that's it. Actually, no. I need to increase these two at the same rate because they are part of the same thing. In fact, I can make it even bigger. Not that it makes much of a difference. Might have made it too big. Like this much. And I can move these two. If I move them, I lose the UV. That's fine, I'll figure it out. Hopefully it is procedural. So save. For the PX, same thing. I didn't close, so it retains. Back into substance. And add it back again. We bake the textures, god dang it. Oh, I didn't have to rebake all the textures. Only the new wine bottle with liquid. Oh yeah, in the Epic Games Store, which I think should be called Unreal Store, you can get now Super Meat Boy for free. I already have the game on Steam, so it's not really useful for me, but let me announce on my Discord. that people can grab it there. Yeah, whenever I find a free game online, I just announce it on my Discord. So, Super Meat Boy Epic Games Store. I think Soma was free on GOG, but I'm not sure if that's valid anymore. Let me check. Soma's a really good game. I have it on PS4. They were giving it away for free. Yeah, you can still claim the... Looks like you can still claim the game. Until when? I don't know, but let me give a link on stream so people can go get it. It's a really cool game. A lot of philosophical questions regarding transferring your consciousness to another body. Like, would you have 2 copies of yourself? Would you remain in the first body? Would you go to the second? Is one of them not you anymore? A lot of cool stuff. And yeah, Super Meat Boy for free. Let's get back to work. Super Meat Boy is by Edmund Macmillan, which is one of my game dev heroes. A really cool guy that worries more about the fans and making a good game than marketing it well or selling. Alright, now let's grab this layer and throw it over on the new guy. Copy layers, paste. Now, did it work properly? Looks like it did. Awesome. Okay, and then there is the wine. How am I gonna do the wine? Let's take the glass visor here. And I think it's gonna be easier if I go into 2D. Add the black mask. For UVs, this guy. And this guy. Also this guy. Okay, I'll trust it worked. Yes, it did. So let's go into 3D. And what do I do here? The base has to be the reddish dark tone. Something along those lines. The opacity, but we don't need the normal, we don't need height. Metalness we need, roughness we also need. But the opacity, that'll be a 1. Weird, why is it not working? Put it on top. I disable that. You can see it. If I turn this on, you cannot. That doesn't really affect, If only there was a way to hide it. I think I can see a slight tint. Yeah, I can see it changing. Ever so slightly. Huh. I need the opacity layer, of course. My bad. So it should be slightly opaque. 0.5? Nope. 0.8? No. 0.9. 1. 0.99. The moment it is anything but 1, you get screwed. That's worrisome. 0.999. Okay. 0.995. Okay then, I'll just set it to 1 and well, we tried. Okay, now the third one. This guy is not transparent. So what do we do? I do like the dirt on the glass. It's too reflective. What did I set it back to? Let's check. Over here, the base of the glass. The metallic is 0.8. There you go. Roughness is fine. Oh, I need to add opacity for every guy. I see. That's why it wasn't showing. I need that channel for each one. Okay then. So now for you, I'll just disable the opacity. Looks like the dirt is not overcoming it. .2 seems to work quite well. Maybe decrease the metalness even further. Can I add dirt? Add some more dirt to it. There already is a old wine bottle. So we're getting some stretching. There is a way to kind of fix it, I hope. Doesn't seem to be working, so yeah, I needed to fix the projection, and I can't. So now this is looking quite bad. Hmm. No. So that dirt material doesn't work for us. No, I'm afraid none of them will. Let's try this guy. Yep, it doesn't work. Because the mask works in a weird way. And it froze, and I forgot to save. Came back. Awesome. Let's save before I regret not doing so. So this is medieval. Oh no, I am. Yeah, the stream just stopped. I gotta restart. On YouTube at least. Medieval wine bottles. Froze again. That's because it is saving. Alright. Weird, it's not taking me to the live stream on YouTube. I have to do that manually. It's fine. I just need to work on substance. Well, while it is frozen, I can keep trying here. I came back. Awesome. Now, please remove that mask. Alright. MG Dirt. Doesn't seem to go anywhere. So, plastic. Yeah, it goes over there. But not this guy. Where are you? I'd expect you to be a mask. Maybe if I had a different fill layer, can ask the mask do it. Let's try that. Fill layer, can I cannot. And the MG Dirt goes over here. So this is a texture? No way. I mean, look at that. It's terrible. Huh. Yeah, I just took the symbol here, so this is not a material. This is just Maybe I classified it wrong and I classified it wrong and I imported it, which is strange. No, generator, task, mask. Oh, I know. If I had a generator, then I can find that guy. That generator. And I just need to bring it over here. Alright. Let's see the results. It seems to have added a opacity. Why? Maybe if I add an opacity setting and then set it to 100. No. This transparency should not happen. Very strange. Let's then add a new fill layer and do it with this guy instead. Oh, I could have just marked over there. Use stripe planner, yes. Or not. So tri-planar is bad. Got it. No height, no normal, just metal and color. Micro normal, micro height. Huh. Nice. The inverting took too much away. So now the fill layer. No height, no normal, no metal. Actually, yes, metal. At 0, the roughness at 0.8. Opacity 100, sure. And color as a brownish, as a light brown. Like that. Maybe I should invert it. No. Doesn't look like it is on top of anything. Huh. This is weird. The generator doesn't work properly. How about this one? Yeah, it has a problem with the tri-planar. Can I not use tri-planar? Global invert doesn't help. The colors are correct, so Why is it not showing around there? Now it is. I should make the bottles greener. It's showing white again. I'm confused. If I put this on top of everything? No? Yeah, this one doesn't affect me. This is very strange. Okay, so that kind of fixes it. I still need to add some scratches, I think. Or maybe not. How do you even scratch a wine bottle? I mean, I assume people take good care. Yeah, don't get the white thingies. Maybe if I duplicate this guy. Oh, is it you? No. But turn off your color. I put it like to pink or something. Can you even spot it? You can't. Where is this even going? Hold on. I put it outside. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. So maybe I needed dirt material. Oh, let's just make one. The white spots remain. Now if I try to invert it now. What is up with the white spots? This guy is not white. If I put the mess there. Haha. Can I add the mask to that guy? Not that one. This guy. there are no options to fix the stretching. A bit much. It's looking nice. Maybe the occlusion doesn't help. Texture 2. Change. Show 1. Ah. No way. Oh, position gradient. That's because it is inverted. The less I have, the more dirt I had to wear. It's thicker. I guess this is enough. So we got an empty wine bottle. I feel like that's too transparent. Let's tone it down a little bit. One with wine and an old one that has completely lost its transparency. I also need to make it slightly green. So I said slightly. Damn. There. Where's the code for this color? God dang it. No. Okay, code for this color. Where is it? It doesn't say. I'm gonna find it again. Zero 0.32, 37, 8, 08. 32, 37, 08. $32, 37, 08. And this guy. Zero 0.32, 37, 08. All right. Okay, and make it not so transparent. Let's go for 0.5. over here you can barely see what's behind, but you can clearly see what's inside. Okay, this could be a problem. You can see too clearly. Let me see. Levels, I might be able to do something. And the opacity. Invert. Something happened. Auto. Ooh. Reset. So if I'm moving more over here, you can see through it more. Can I somehow copy the levels? I cannot. Bring this guy closer, doesn't help. 2.3 and 0.84. 2.3, 0.84. Let's go. Level. Oops, that's paint. Nope. Base at a levels. Go to opacity. This guy is 0.23. Did I get it wrong already? Maybe it was 2.3 and 0.84. Yes. I am satisfied. All right. It's actually a nice screenshot. Let me take it. And now is the part where I grab several angles to show to the rest of the team. That one. The music just stopped. It did. It's not letting me open a new paint tab. How is the... Oh, there is a problem. I'm gonna show the topology on the... Okay, I can. Come on. Maybe if I press new. No. It's simply not letting me open a new paint window. Weird. Well, let's close that one then. It's like my right click doesn't work. Okay, got it. Now this guy, screenshot. Now without those, alright. And then the textures. I feel like this is not too relevant. Let's see. So it goes from 700 triangles to 1.6k. All right. It's a bit much. Anyway, let's export. All is separate. Oh yeah. What would it look like if it was just 1k? Would it be okay? Since it's mostly transparency, I feel like it's going to work anyway. This one with all the dirt marks might get a few, get a loss in quality, but the rest I feel like will be fine. As soon as it ends loading. Oh boy. Okay. No, it doesn't really help. Let's just stop. And yeah, the 1k didn't cause any losses in quality. Oops, not export mesh. I meant export texture, please. Always use dilation plus default background color. Let's say 10 pixels. And now to find my folder. Substance Painter. Come on. My computer is making a lot of beeps. Medieval wine bottles. Alright. And I need all of them as 1k. Oh, I just changed the resolution in the wine one. That's fine. Export. And we're done. Yep. Guys, thank you all so much for watching and sticking with me. I know we got some lurkers in chat. And yeah. I wish you all a happy new year. I know there's great stuff coming up. And now with Blender 2.8, a lot of new tests to make and stuff to learn. So if you'd like to have my help and join me in this journey, I'll be here every Wednesday and Saturday. If you want to join the Discord, maybe ask me questions directly, perhaps share what you make in Blender or Substance with the rest of the community, feel free. And yeah, I'll see you all next Wednesday. Bye.